Dear Slacks, I seen you all around town. Uptown, downtown, even in the boroughs when I feel like a madman and cross a bridge or tunnel. You're everywhere, Slacks. A real egalitarian. Seems like there's no one you're above and no one's above you, and that's just swell. I even seen you on a dame here or there, and I can't make heads or tails of that, but I'll tell you the truth. It's fine by me. In fact, I like it. I like it a lot, Slacks. Maybe I like it a little too much. I like the way you walk, Slacks. You got a natural rhythm. Right when you see one leg hit the zenith, here comes the other leg back from the nadir. The laggard becomes the leader, and the leader becomes the loser over and over and over again. And you've got this whole thing in bone and muscle and sinew doing a community theater production of Our Town wrapped up in wool and cotton and pinstripe and seersucker. So we can see what's happening under there, even though we can't. That's wonderful, Slacks. A real thing full of wonder. Chock full. I'm heaping praise all over you, Slacks, and here you don't even know who I am. Well, let me be the first to be frank with you, Slacks. I'm nobody at all. Sure, we've met before, worked together for years actually, but we never talked. And I'm not any kind of person you'd remember for any kind of reason. Maybe that feels weird, having your knob slopped by a total stranger. But when you're as ubiquitous as you are, Slacks, I imagine you're used to it. You can't keep track of every groin you swaddle yourself around, and I won't pretend like you should. Or maybe you're like Santa and we're all special children to you, Slacks, on a giant list of happy assholes who all deserve a gift or two around the winter solstice. But I doubt it, Slacks. You got shit to do and places to go. You're not so worried about who's gam-strutting you around town or what town they're strutting you around. It's almost like you don't care. Maybe that means you're just above us then. That's something I'll have to puzzle over. Are you like Santa, Slacks? Or are you just a tiny piece of the indifferent universe all around us? Slacks, one time I saw a fella in a nice pair of you, and I said as much to the guy. I says, "Where'd you get those slacks, fella?" I says, "They're real nice." Well, this guy gives me a look like I'm asking him to make love on the lap of the Pietà and says, "It fell off the truck. What's with all the questions?" I said, "Easy, Tiger. Ain't another fella ever told you your legs make a pair of slacks sing like a little bird? Take a breather, pal. I'm not trying to get in your pants, just trying to get a beat on where they came from. You a catalog man? We talking Sears Roebuck, or we going brick and mortar Brandeis? You look like maybe you're an Arnold Constable man, huh? Gimbel's guy? Or hell, make it S. Klein on the square. You look like you like to walk into a place, don't you? Shout about your trousers and get your hackles up about what's in season for a gentleman. Get some pretty assistant to measure your inseam real slow like a fucking pervert. Fell off a truck. I know your type. You want to keep all your shopping a secret so's a regular Joe like me can't horn in on your corner of the market and the retail tailor that does the best things for your figure because he's a real humdinger with a pair of fabric shears. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you straight, you're a beautiful man with a long, strong pair of legs that take you from place to place. But you're scared, buddy. Scared of letting anyone know that beneath all them slacks and mustache wax is just a kid playing dress-up and hiding a love for his sister's dolls. Come here, you sick son of a bitch. I held that man for 36 minutes straight, Slacks. Standing there on the corner of Delancey and Avenue B with the scent of roasted peanuts in our noses and the dust of diesel gasoline in our hair. Just silently clutching each other tight with all the deep-seated pent-up pain of men who can't talk openly about their tailors. And he died right there. Right there in my arms and his, Slacks. And I don't fault him for that one filthy bit, because when I went through his pockets, you know what I found? A wound pocket watch and a snapshot of his beautiful family and a dog-eared business card for his tailor. And let me just tell you, Slacks, that man knows how to cut a fine goddamn suit from whole cloth. So I know where you came from, Slacks. I don't think I need to tell you it's ashes to ashes and dust to dust for you too. Once they pull your number and that old leather belt slides out of your loops for the last time, you're going to collapse in the middle of the floor just like the rest of us. No pomp, no circumstance, just back to the elements in a big fabric incinerator in East Orange. So don't get a big head, Slacks, that's all I'm saying. Don't strut your stuff like some cock of the rock think the bell don't toll for him. You're no Santa, Slacks. You're no Saint Nick. You're just slacks. And I mean that in a good way. Sincerely yours, Meredith Baxter Burney.